Right, good morning. I hope you can hear me okay. What have we got on? Events. There we go. Right, bit of manipulation required. Nothing on for Saturday yet, but there will be. Okay, go over that. Need to do that. Right. Right, got a few of those to go. Just jump in and start the Void Rift and get this over and done with. A normal start to the week. And get this out of the way. Much quicker, but I still think I'd like it if they let you choose to turn this on or off. I think that would be a nicety. Might have to create a new account so I can come back in and try and do this with a fresher account. Morning Sonic, how you doing mate? Are you okay? So, ooh, do I have to leave this? No. This mount we're on at the moment is the better of the mounts available, I think. But just to bear in mind, it was an anniversary event mount last year round, so hopefully new mounts, or they run this again for people who haven't got it. Because if you've got Prancer at Christmas, nowhere near as good as this mount. You don't have an artifact on. Let's see if we can find something chuck on you. So, could help out. So. Yeah, all good this end. Unlike you though, I've made tea, but assuming the effect is much the same. Just having a look at the banners for this week. Nothing out for Saturday yet, but I imagine that's coming. Going to be the new hero, isn't it? What's it called? Cassiel, something like that. It will be him, and it will be. I think it's a Raka, isn't it? Oh no! Why have I used your ultimate? That could mess me right up. That could be a disaster now. Make sure we can get through this all right. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to do the normal run through the Void Rift, get that done and dusted. We'll have a look at rewards we get, that sort of stuff, and then Shah, and then we'll do the Forge, that sort of thing. But if there's anything anyone wants to have a look at, because this is on the Forerunner, okay, bear that in mind. So if there's anything you want to look at on the Forerunner server with regard to the patch and the upcoming news on it, just, morning Tim, just give me a shout if you want to have a look at it, and we can go over whatever's happening with it, that sort of thing. Come on. You dead? You done? Right. Halfway through, break before the next lot start. Oh, I put you in the wrong place, haven't I? Still, never mind. It'll work out all right in the end. But you done? Hello, EJ. You all right? So, yeah, get this done out of the way. Like I say, do the rest of the Void Rift, and then it's normal stuff like the Forge. See if we get anything decent, and then if there's anything you want to look at in the patch that's come in, just shout out, or anything you're confused about, just give us a shout and we can go over it now. It's no great issues. There is some jumps quite heavily in the patch that you want to be aware of. But if you're doing stages 19, I think it's a good patch. I think you're going to get better quality. I want to say gear, I think that's slightly wrong, but you'll be able to upgrade your gear. You'll be able to get better gear marginally quicker. How much quicker, that's probably a bit up in the air, but we'll have to wait and see on that. I actually don't need either of you two anymore either, do I? So. Yeah, I mean, weekend banner is a bit iffy, isn't it? If you've got Sun Wukong, do you want to pop another load of shards to actually get some more of him? I don't know. Bear in mind, Kigari banner's already been scheduled in as well. They've put that in the dev insights. Now, when they're going to schedule it in, I don't know. Maybe it'll be part of the anniversary event. Maybe it's Sun Wukong this weekend and it's Kigari next weekend. That's yeah. So if you've got Sun Wukong, absolutely brilliant. You can get him to A5 without it. I will probably pull one copy because my Sun Wukong's got a load of my unsold soulstones in there, unpolished soulstones, and I want one of them back to put in Kigari. So I will probably pull at least one copy, and then I can it frees up some soulstones for me. So that's probably my take on it. If you haven't got him, it's a fantastic banner. I would recommend getting at least one copy. Cassiel looks brilliant. However, absolutely they're going to put Cassiel with Raka. So do you want your Ancient Pity reset for the Spider Queen? On this account, my Forerunner, I won't pull at all. I'm not sure if I'm going to pull on my global account where I've already got Open Ingrid, that sort of thing. So it's a bit more free for me. But devastating if you pull her to reset your Lord Pity. Oh, I haven't got any gear on you. That's a blow. Probably going to need some. You're not on anyone. That's a free enough piece of gear. Terrible rolls. And that's a free enough piece of gear as well. All artifact you need. Let's chuck something on you. No idea what we were doing with you. Let's chuck that on. That would do. Probably not required that much. I don't even know what I'm doing actually, to be honest. Oh, it's this stage. Right, got it. Right. No, I didn't need anything on you. Right, let's start chucking some people down. You down. You down. Speed you up. Alice. Right, that's you lot down. Oops, slow it down a sec. Come on, get tank down first. Or all goes wrong. You will target defenders. There we are. We're all right now, aren't we? Now we're good. Come on, getting some Wukong hitting range. There we are. Get rid of everyone and reset them. There we go. All nice and hopefully easy. Just get rid of that last healer. Last healer. Come on. There we are. Sorted. That's all done. Does anyone else pull in over the weekend, or is it going to be a quiet weekend? I think next weekend as well. I might do a video on it later on today. Next weekend, I would delay pulling for as long as possible. This time last year, they oh, let's speed this up so we're not watching it forever. This time last year, they released on the 8th of June the sneak preview of what was coming for X. There we go. Oh, you in the wrong place entirely, didn't we? What was coming for the anniversary event? So yeah, they released that on the 8th of June last year. Whether they do the same again this year, I don't know, but that means that not this weekend's Battle with Sun Wukong, but the next one could be a bit up in the air. Yeah, there's been a couple of comments about taking those ones out, like Ajax as well. So there have been, but devs have always said no, they're not doing it. But whether they will eventually or not, I don't know. But because that is ridiculous, pulling her 5 times, because that's a horrible way to put it. No, I don't know. I mean, I've only seen the answer they gave to everyone about it. It was a bit shady, wasn't it, about what they've done there with Vaughan. Because his A1 originally I thought was absolutely fantastic. I'd have pulled him to A1. I'd have been really happy with that. But I don't know if he's now worth it or not, because I pulled Helbra a lot. So that was my summoning for the weekend. All a bit of a blow, to be honest. But yeah, absolutely this weekend it will be that Spider Queen and Cassian. I mean, they're pushing him out so much, aren't they? They want you to pull. Now, last year on the anniversary, they had an ancient summon in there, and the last year's ancient summoning was Valderon, who was absolutely top draw then. Still, I mean, I wouldn't feel upset if you pull him anyway now. So he was there with Yermit as well, and that was when that Yermit was the new unnamed heroes. So that was last year's ancient banner for the anniversary event. So would I pull on this one? No. No, I'll save it to see what they do for the anniversary. I think this is a bit of a bait thing to get you going. Whether on the anniversary they'll have a new unnamed hero or not, I don't know. Maybe that's the way they're going with it. But there's all these rumours about, what are they, tactical mastery, is it? Now, there's nothing released on the Forerunner. Whether there's more on the test server or not, I don't know. But there's nothing on the Forerunner about tactical mastery champions, or there aren't any champions on there about it. But would you release them on your anniversary if you were going to put them in the game? Probably when I would release them, but I mean, maybe they've got the anniversary events sorted and they're just going to release them later on when it's more quiet, I suppose. I don't know, when they've got a quieter session going on. Need some gear on you now, do we? Blimey, have I ungeared everyone? Can we get anything to put on you? I don't think you're really required, actually, to be honest. I don't think we need you for anything anymore. Where are we? That one will do. Let's go. What's the other thing? So either this, I would expect an announcement about the patch as well this week. I think it will come this week, and we'll see the patch the following week. Would be my guess. Again, this is no leaked information or anything like that. It's just my my best guess more than anything else. I've done that the wrong way around, and I should have put Pope down, but there we go. This is what it is. I think it's going to make a great deal of difference. Should be right. Everyone ready now for the boss? In a nice little place. Do like a fighter that can reach over there to start attacking the boss. It makes your life so much easier, doesn't it? So much easier. Boss done. Right. Just remember, if you are summoning for some Wukong this weekend, remember this weekend you want to manipulate your pity if you can, or if you need to, for want of a better description, I suppose. Right there, aren't we? Well, as soon as the boss starts moving, we can get this done, can't we? There we go. Another week out of the way. Thank God for that. Right. Where are we now? Trading hall, rewards, that sort of good stuff. Anything 1 and 30, check. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. As per normal, expected. Can't get anything too good. Will upset Sonic. Someone who gets nothing. Ah, come on. Soulstone, come on. Oh. We're getting the... Oh, only 2. Probably bullion. I should have checked really beforehand. See what I'm short of. One on the divine. Makes up for it. There we go. Right, rewards there done. Rewards there done. Where else are we looking for? Let's. Oh, thank you. Daily sign-in rewards. Yeah, this is as much as I know about it, which is the same as everyone's got about the Vaughn nerf. Yeah, I do. Oh. I think if they're going to do it, they should offer you the option to roll back or something like that, shouldn't they? It seems a bit weird. They don't. Seems crazy that they to make a change after they've released the hero for summoning. It's just a little too late, realistically. But there we go. Where else are we looking? No, I need to go and have a look at that. Actually, stage 25 in the tower. I do need to go and have a look at it. I mean, I'm saving up food there for hopefully something will come up during the anniversary event. I will start looking at it. So I need those. Need those. Right, there we go. Let's send you out to go and do that. Yeah, so this is the banner coming out this weekend, isn't it? So Sun Wukong, 200 limited. Let's just go over this in case anyone doesn't know. When you go in and have a look at your pity, come up to your summonings, go look at the detail. Oh, that's a shop. Go and have a look at the details and you can see your summoning record. Boom, there you are. So I am 10 into pity. If you want to, and you're deeper into pity, pull on the Sun Wukong banner until you get closer, maybe 170 summons without a legendary. And then swap over to this banner, pick up your legendary or pity shout on this banner, and then back in for your last 30 pulls or whatever it works out to be on the Sun Wukong banner as well. Okay, just remember to manipulate your pity if you need to this weekend. Right, I'll be pulling on this because I want a copy of it so I can free up some soul stones. Both good. I mean, I absolutely love her. She's my starter hero for the arena. I always put her out first so I can kill off everyone straight away. What's her awakenings like? When dealing with arrows, there's a 10% chance of inflicting stun on the target. That's nice. Nothing there. Damage increases as the number of targets in basic attack range decreases. Damage increases range from 8 to 40%. Blimey. Be nice. Penetration, and then reduces AoE damage taken by 50%. This effect will be triggered up one time. Okay. What does he do? Increases the base chance of treachery by 5%. Then inflicts a burn-in. When an inferior ally uses their ultimate, the talent switches to grant crit damage to them. Okay, yeah, as well as him, doesn't it? Yeah. After the ultimate ends, 50% chance to retain Viscount's Flame. So he sounds quite good as well when you get some awakenings in him if you are pulling for him. Yeah. So what is, I haven't looked at him. What is he, what does he do now then? Was he a piercer, wasn't he, Vorm? There he is. The 3 allied fighter units with the highest attack. Why is it just fighters? That's annoying. Because you could pick and choose where you were weaker, couldn't you? I suppose now you have to pick and choose which fighters have got the best attack for you. That's annoying. I don't know why they didn't. Where is she? Here. Because they changed this, didn't they? Where was it? Previous, no, it's this one here, isn't it? So he used to put it out, didn't he? But here they added this, didn't they? They added the non-healer parts because she was putting penetration on healers. So I don't know why they just didn't add the non-healer part into him, and that would have cured everything for him, wouldn't it? I mean, that would have been, I would have thought that would have been a better way around it. But there you go. I'm not a dev, so I don't know. Yeah, it was the highest DPS, was it? Highest attacks or highest damage? I don't know, something like that. So I would have thought they would have just put in, if it was highest attack, which I think it was, I would have thought they would have just put in the non-healer part of it. Why they didn't do that to start with, that's beyond me, but there you go. So there we are. Will I be summoning? Yeah, I'll summon for a Summon with Kong this weekend, that'll be it. Oh, didn't push an arena, there we go. Arena awards done. Quick look in the shop. What have we got available in the shop this week? Not that one. Arena, no. Guild shop, where are we? No. Wait, there we are. Oh. Okay. Bookkeeper's up there. Got Demon Soldier. Nothing great. I'll probably grab them, but nothing fantastic there. Right, let's go and smash out some of this then. Where are we here? Come on then, let's have some luck. It's not fantastic. Oh, gone downhill. Oh, I've got to sell some stuff first, blimey. Selling stuff. I need to go through this and sort of decide what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of. It's sort of, I am a colossal hoarder and don't want to get rid of everything. We've got you already done, haven't we? We've got you already done. We can get rid of you. How many copies of things do I need, I suppose, is the question. Oh, Arrogance and Silas. That's turned out well, sort of. There is one major issue. In fact, 25. Oh, there's 2 major issues. Look at that. What a disaster. What a disaster. Because the other issue is I've never pulled him. It's a Forerunner account, so the account is a year older than most other accounts, and I've never pulled an Arrogance. There we go. So that's already at 25, and I've never pulled an Arrogance to use the other one with. There we go. Do I want him now? Probably not so much, to be honest. There's plenty of other things available, isn't there? There we are. Right. That's pretty much everything normally go through on a normally weekly reset stream. So, as anyone, I'm going to just go over some of the patch change stuff. But if anyone wants to see anything in particular, just shout out in the comments and I'll go over it. So one of the things that comes out is it in gear aids? Can we see it here? I don't know if I can actually. Oh, okay. Trying to think where I get to see it. If right, just up here. This is it. This comes up. I don't think this is on the global, is it? This here. So this will tell you when your auto run has been saved for you, okay? So that you can then bail out of whatever auto run you've done or are saving for, okay? So that's the little auto run feature. It's absolutely fantastic. Going to take away a lot of the issues in the game. I think that's brilliant. Maybe they'll expand it out to some other places as well. That would be a win. What else do we need to see that's good with the patch? War room. No, entirely the wrong place. Guild. This is the Guild Wars here. So this is season 9 starting and the sandbox. That's the sandbox there. If you want to jump into it and have a look and play against your own team, that sort of thing, then you absolutely can. So you've got a keep and you can go in and edit the team. If you put a team in there, then it uses your sandbox team. If you haven't got a team in there, it will use whatever team you set for the keep for Guild Wars. Okay, and then there's your defensive team as well there. Okay, so and then you can just go into the player face off is there, so all your guild members are there, but only your friends who have face off enabled will be there. Doesn't mean they've set a team up, but if they've got face off there, then you'll be able to see them, and then you can set your friendly face off there. Okay, and then solo practice, you'll go against whatever teams you set up. Okay, and then you can go and attack your own teams with your own demon soldiers to see what works and what doesn't. Okay, that's how it works. Now I would expect this patch to come out, so when I look at the calendar, the patch news I think came out on this week, which is on the global server. That's this week happening now. That's when I'd expect news, so I'd expect news sometime this week. And the patch actually dropped on this Wednesday/Thursday, depending on where you sit with the time zone. That's where it sort of happened. That's when the patch dropped. So I would expect it not this week. I'd expect news about it this week and then it to drop middle of next week. That would be my guess, because on global we're fast running out of times for season 8, so they're going to have to drop something to be at least put season 9 in there. And then the new hero, this one's now available from Gear Aid 2, and the new hero is this one here, the Banshee. They fly over and do like a decrease attack everywhere. What else is available? So, right, the other thing. Let's go over this as well while we're here. Gear aids. So when you hit Gear Aid 18, absolutely nothing there. When you hit Gear Aid 19, it's an important part in your account because you start getting access to all this stuff. So you get access to your crafting materials, fantastic, and then you start getting access to random trial stones. Now these I think are badly done. Hopefully they change them. These appear firstly at stage 19, then you get at stage 21 you get the purple one, and that follows you through 22, 23, and then at stage 24 that's when you first start getting the legendary ones. Now the issue is people associate the colours on these with the colours that you see in Halls of Illusion, and that's not true at all. Okay, you want to look at these as chests more than anything else. So this, where it says level 1 trial, treat it as a level 1 chest. The blue one isn't a rare one, it's a level 2 chest, for want of a better description. And then level 3 and level 4. So when you leave there and then go into your Halls of Illusion, you then see all of these ones here are level 1. They all came from a level 1 chest, for want of a better description. Okay, I know I'm labouring that point, but I don't want people to get confused, to think they can only do uncommon and rare trials. That's not the case at all. Okay, so if we insert that, no, let's come back out of there. When do we go in? Yeah. No, it's the filter, isn't it? Sorry, the filter. That's what I was looking for. So also bear in mind, so all the way down here, this is your level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. And there's also level 5 in there. And I would say there's a space below for level 6 for future proofing. I haven't seen where level 5 drops at all. I haven't seen anyone do that. The trials, I would dare say, get it expanded out. But there is only one trial and they use different things in it. Okay, yeah, I'll come. Oh, right, sorry, I'll come around to questions in a minute, Tim. I'll scan through them. Okay, right. So you've only got the one trial at the moment, and by that it means map more than anything else, and the map sort of stays the same, but what's in it sort of changes. Okay, and then I insert this one here. This is a low level one. As you can see, the BP required is 440. The chests you get, these chests here, this Trove 1, that's because it's a level 1. Okay, and it's the epic chest for level 1. It doesn't go any lower than that, but you don't get any of the good stuff that you want from the purple chest, but they drop from everywhere. The legendary chest, you then start getting augmentation gems. They are for your artifacts. Okay, boom, artifacts. And then if we change the keystone, you get the same, but you get more chests from the rare version. Keystone, and then when you start hitting the legendary ones, you then start getting epic chests or mythic chests, and within then you then start getting your evolution gems, and these gems here are the ones that change your gear. Okay, can you get the highest level in epic chest that you think? Yes, you could. I haven't got one yet. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm saving everything up. I'm saving all these up, and I'll do a guide closer to the time on the map, because the map never changes. So if we insert this, sorry, the map always stays the same. It's always this map. Okay, what changes is the mobs, what they do, how many of them you get, that sort of thing. But you could theoretically get the. I've been doing stage 22, and I rarely do I see a stage 2 one, and I don't think I've seen a stage 3 one yet, which is what I could get from the epic chest. So I could get it, but when you, even at level 1, insert this one, you're already at 650 BP, which you could be getting from stage 19 as well. So you might want to go a little bit careful on that, and you can't redo it. It's not as if you can sort of test it out and then come out and then sort of redo it, that sort of thing. Okay, but when you go to the map, I have put it in. So when you first get here, when you first come in and the patch drops, you go in here and there's one free one available for you, and it says insert that, and you insert that, and then the next thing in the tutorial says hit challenge. Don't do that. Well, you can now. Go to the map and have a look at the map. Epic 3 harder than Mythic 1. Well, within Epic 3, you would still get the uncommon, the rare, the legendary. Oh, sorry, the epic, the legendary, and the mythic options. So even a level 1 one. But we'll have a look. I'll keep farming up, and then I'll just get a stockpile of them, and then before the patch comes out, I'll go, here's all the information, and here's the BPs that we get, sort of collating as much as I can over sort of drop rates of them, and then the BP values. But there's very few of these that are the same, because they change these modifiers, for want of a better phrase, quite often. Okay, so what you find is good in one team may not be in the other, but when you first do it, bear in mind 1, 2, 3, 3 platform units. That's it. So don't rock up with a load of mages and then find out your first free one has gone because you've only got mages on your team. Okay. Constance apparently doing very well in there. A lot of people having a lot of play time with her, sort of tanky and healer. So sort of covering off both things there. That's what it is. If you can't get past level 21, don't worry about it at the moment. What do they give you? Okay, yeah. So that's pretty much everything within there. You'll get, Tim, you will qualify on level 21. You'll qualify for all level 1 and level 2 stuff as well, okay? So you'll be able to get, if we insert this, you'll be able to get stuff to upgrade your artifacts and upgrade your gear as well, or at least the evolution gem. I think you have to be doing level 2 and things like that to get better gems or different gems, but you certainly can get the evolution one, which will give you better gear as well, okay? So if you go to your artifacts, any artifact that is level 25 can then be augmented, okay? So those gems that you get on early stages, they're used to augment your artifacts. Now it has to be level 25. So my Sun Wukong, for example, I cannot augment that. Now I could, if I wanted to, I could promote that up using these, and if I could get it to level 25, I could then augment it, okay? So I've done Silas's here. Well, it's not Silas's, Hex, what am I talking about? As a bit of an experiment. So these common ones that you get here from the bottom stages, common augmentations, it's 25,000 gold, and you will get, it's random which stat you get, and I've always got the lower end of these numbers. I've never got anything towards the top end, okay? And then if you get attack done, for example, you can put another one in and go for HP. It is random, it may do attack again. If it lands on the same one again, then my personal experience is it's kept the highest value. Doesn't give you a selection, it just keeps the highest value, and then that's it, done. If you moved on and you've got advanced augmentation, so these ones here, you can put those in and they would give you higher level stats, but bear in mind that lower end is lower than the higher end of the common one. So I would go very careful about where you use your legendary or your advanced augmentation from. And then you've got your runic ones, which are going to be much more for endgame players, where you can chuck another stat on there. This is a list of the other stats that can go on there as well, okay? So haven't got one, haven't even seen one, don't even know where they come from yet, but there you go. So if you're pushing endgame, then I think your account is just going to get boosted quite drastically there. Now also, because I haven't seen one of these, I don't know whether you can put one of these on and then add one of these to it, okay? Don't know that. Maybe that will come out in time. And then gearing wise, when you come down to your gear, you have gem enchantment there, and then the gem that you are most commonly going to get is this one here, and then you can just upgrade your gear. So this one here, it will transform any tier 1 piece to tier 2 or 3. So when you add anything to there, for example, let's I take the salvation set, that's quite a nice one to do. We had the salvation set in there. Now that at the moment cannot be made into, you cannot ascend that itself in our normal style of things. But you can come here, use your gem, and then it will add it into a tier 2 or tier 3 item. But because there are no tier 2 versions of the healing set, it will automatically go to the tier 3 set for you, okay? But that only uses one gem. If you put in there, for example, a an ancient piece, then it would use two gems as opposed to one. There you go. That's the sort of currency makeup of it. And then for me, it'd be back to farming Gira. So at the moment, well, strangely enough, they've dropped this Oracle's Trial in. But this Oracle's Trial doesn't drop any of the new keystones. So this one's quite low, I think, compared to normal, because loads of people are out there farming gear raids 1, 2 and 3 to actually try and get more of the keystones more than anything else. So there we go. I'll keep farming it up, and then hopefully I'll have a collection of them available, and we'll either do a specialist stream on it, or I just release the information and say, look, here's a spreadsheet of everything I've got and the BP values and that sort of stuff, and we'll see if we can sort of update it as we go. There you go. That's pretty much everything. So we've gone through rewards, usual stuff, Void Rift, banners, anything else anyone wants to go through or look at. Bear in mind, Forerunner server, so if you want to have a look through anything else, just shout out now, and more than happy to take you through it. But other than that, if there's nothing that you desperately want to go through, then I'll call it there, and I'll get cracking with trying to make up a video for today. If there's anything you want a video on, just put down in the comments below as well. Oh, the new stages on campaign. Yeah, there are. You are not wrong, Sonic. Well done. Hard, they are exactly the same stages as before. You got hard and expert. They're just an up in BP, but they are exactly the same stages. So there you go. Yeah, they're in there as well. Haven't even looked at them yet. Maybe I should. Any more for any more? Nothing heard. Okay, hope you had a good weekend. I hope the week ahead goes good for you as well. Let us know if you're summoning. What's your view? Are you summoning on Ancients? Because let's be honest, Saturday is going to be the Ancient summon for Cassiel and a terrible Lord. Terrible Lord. I mean, all of these Lords shouldn't take your pity up. Would be my take on it. I don't think. Yeah, I'm on the Forerunner, mate. Yeah, I'm on the Forerunner. Yeah, I don't think any of these Lords here should take up your pity for Ancients. I think that's a little bit harsh, because when one of these goes, it's just a nightmare for you. That is just a terrible place. I've had 2 Ajax now, both on pity pools, and it's a horrible thought when you see him turn up. He's a good champion. Let's not say that, but I mean, I don't want to use my Lord Pity on him, to be honest. Okay. I think so. I've got no firm information on that. Nothing official has been released. Just my belief. Is he needed for Abyss? No. Is he good for Abyss? Apparently so, yes. But is he needed? No. My issue with the summoning is the fact that he's going to be with the Spider Queen is my thoughts, and then I don't want to pull her, the Crimson Widow. I don't want to pull her as my Ancient Lord Pity. That would be a terrible waste of it, I think. So I definitely won't be pulling on Forerunner. Maybe I'll have a cheeky 10 shout on the global, just to got to be in it to win it. I mean, got to have a chance, but getting her to reset your Lord Pity would be a terrible option. No, I haven't heard anything about when the healer. There's another one, isn't there? The healer is due a summon. When they release her, I don't know. My guess, maybe she's the next limited. Maybe they're releasing her as a limited summon in the anniversary event. Because last year they released Daliana, didn't they? That she was out. There was a Witch's Call event last year, and that's when she made her appearance with her own exclusive and event, and she was a limited summon on the last anniversary event. So maybe the new healer will be part of that. Who knows? Yeah, Casio A0 hits pretty much like Sun Wukong A5. Naristia, yeah, that's her. Yeah. So I don't know when. I've got no information on when she's going to be released, anything like that. I haven't seen any leaked videos or any leaked data. This is just pure guesswork on my part. Okay, no leaked knowledge do I have at all. Okay, but like I say, last year there was two limiteds. There was her and her. They both came out as limiteds. The ancient summoning was there. He was brand new out, and he was part of the ancient summoning on the anniversary event. So would they bring out a new ancient, or don't know, for the anniversary event? I don't know. So that was him on the anniversary event, and also that's when no, I can't see it because it goes as soon as you've done it. And she was moved over to a fusion as well. That all happened on the last anniversary event. But yeah, I'm with Sonic. I need an Ingrid. I don't have an Ingrid here on this account, and she is so well balanced. I'm holding out for her because I could do with someone as balanced as her as well, because it just helps out. I pulled on her last two banners and I've had nothing, so saving up for that. I'm quite a way into Pity as well, so we'll hit Pity next time round. I think I'll be able to hit Pity next time her banner drops, or maybe on the anniversary when they drop something absolutely mad, that Ingrid 2.0 drops or something on the anniversary. Would I summon then? Possibly. There we go. That's it. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing for the anniversary. I do know they dropped the information on the 6th of... Yeah. They dropped that information on the 6th of June last year, didn't they? That was when they dropped it. Or they dropped information about it, which is not this weekend, it's next weekend. So you'll have to sort of decide there on whether you think that's worth pulling for or not. There we go. Anything else you want to go through or have a chat about? Otherwise, we'll call it a day there, and I'll wish you good for the rest of the week. Oh, the only other thing is on additional rewards, I've never seen a keystone drop on additional rewards. Okay. There's Sonic. Anyone else want to go through anything before we call it a day there? Right, nothing heard. We'll call it there. Thank you very much for your time. If you can, on the way out the door, hit the old thumbs up, like and subscribe. Would help me out massively. I'll see you all in a video again soon. If you want me to do a video on anything, by all means, just chuck it in the comments and I will do my best to get round to it if I can, if my account's available, that sort of stuff. There's a couple of other things. I might release something about everything we've talked about here and the anniversary coming up, that sort of thing. And then closer to patch, we'll do some more stuff on the Halls of Illusion as well. So you can sort of learn about what's going on there. That's sort of it. And I still need to do Gear Dungeon 2 Stage 10, don't I? Still need to get that done. How long have we got for that left? Blimey, things keep overtaking us, don't they? I need to get that done on my my global account. Gear Dungeon 2, only 5 days. Blimey, that has got to be done quick. Right. There we go. Okay. Right. Thank you very much. Bye all. I'll catch you all later. Cheers for your time.